Welcome back, everyone. I'm JayborinoPlays, and this is the Antioch Chronicles Remastered, a custom campaign for Starcraft 2. We're heading into the Auriga Gambit this time. We're actually getting very close to the end of this campaign. Let's go ahead and get started. It's been several days since I've played. I had to record a lot because I was out of town around Memorial Day weekend. And I just got back, so I'm trying to record because I have no extra videos. I recorded 2 extra ones for the 2 days right after I got back, and I knew that I wouldn't be able to be really recording much in that time because I'd be very busy with work catching back up. And sure enough, here I am one day before this is going to come out, so I gotta do a bit of a spree to get a small backlog. I like to keep like 2 to 3 videos in reserve. Anyway, so we're going to be playing on the latest version now. I know the last videos were all older versions than what had been released because, again, I had to record a lot before leaving. The Zerg infestation in Antioch seems unusually purposeful.
Executor, the time for action has come. Now that we have the capability to counter the dampening field and remove any and all Zerg presence from our lands, we must establish a stronghold near the very heart of the cluster located to the west of Antioch. It would not be easy to make it all, as the Executor well knows we have little in the way of forces to spare for such an expedition. I beg to differ. We have just received word from the High Command. It seems that the Auriga tribe has managed to rebuild a substantial portion of the fleet, enough to spare for a decisive strike into Zerg territory. The key to mounting this offensive will lie in the establishment of a central command post near the Zerg hive from which we may summon our ships of war. The Zerg defenses are too strong for a fleet to penetrate from the outside, but if the fleet is walked in from inside the cluster, we stand a greater chance of destroying them. The emitter in your possession will allow you to function while inside the Zerg field by amplifying our psionic link. In light of this, however, we advise that only a small contingent of warriors will be able to establish an outpost and remain undetected. To this end, Korun, Nurok, Nanathairadun, and a small complement of warriors will serve as your personal escort. The emitter itself will be installed in one of our fastest scout ships. Air superiority will be crucial. You must therefore nullify the ability of the Zerg to spawn airborne minions. The emitter will amplify our psionic link just enough to allow the warping in of the fleet, although you will likely still experience an energy drain of some sort. Move with discretion, Executor, for the emitter will eventually betray your position, and your forces will be at their weakest once inside the eye of the storm. Set your mind at ease, Eradication. We will do what we must.
I love Nanathairadun's portrait. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's the carrier portrait with the Archon blue haze around it. Is very, very cool. Okay, let's check this out before we get started. Build 3 Stargates and a fleet beacon, amass a fleet of 10 scouts and 4 carriers. Cool. Destroy all Zerg spires. So basically wipe the map, right? Okay, so let's just get right into this.
Was correct. I am even now growing weaker. But no matter. Onward!
Onward. So I did play around with this map before I left. I'm going to go ahead and bump up the game speed. It seemed like the attack waves were very, very, very powerful. So rather than recording it, I went ahead and just let them know and decided to come back and try it later. So I really haven't had much time. I know they added a lot of stuff, so let's check this out real quick. Here's our emitter scout. It has 301 shields. That's a strange number. What am I missing here? What are the probes at? 15. Oh, you know what? It's because... Okay, I get this. This is actually a really cool... This is a really cool concept. So because we're inside of the psi dampening field, our shields are weakened. I actually like that quite a bit, which actually means Nanathairadun is going to be affected quite a bit by that. So as you can see, all the heroes, their hit points have been reduced slightly, and I think they might do a little less damage, but now they all have these really, really cool... Really cool abilities. So what do we have? Korun's Fury uses a Fury inside of him to charge into combat, increasing his speed and causing him to leech health and shields. That's cool, so we can heal him up. Nerok's Pride slows himself down, increasing his damage done and reducing the amount of damage he takes. That's awesome. Emitter Scout doesn't have anything. Nanathairadun channels draining shields for 5 seconds and explodes. So does it drain his shields? I don't want to try it. I'll try it later. All right, let's get going here. Let's hotkey our High Templar. We don't want to I don't really want to turn those into Archons right away. Okay, what do we have here? We've got Archons already? That's crazy. What I want to do is see if I can draw these Mutalisks. Come on over here, guys. And then I can snipe these things. Wow, yeah, my heroes still do a lot of damage. That's great. And then I can kill these guardians with the emitter scout. Yeah, come on over here. Come on over here. That's a lot of stuff for them to have right at the very first area, you know, because guardians and mutalisks, but you have to deal with them in a specific way, which I like. All right, yeah, come back over here. I think shield batteries are going to be so crucial this mission, just making sure that I don't just carelessly lose things. Okay, so take these out. Also, in the original iteration of this, they only started you with 2 probes, which may have been the original map, but I don't know. Those maps are just so challenging, especially when the attacks come at you really fast and furious. I'm referring, obviously, to the hit movie franchise starring the late Paul Walker and Vin Diesel. Come on, there we go. Okay, and yeah, so we'll see what the enemy attacks look like now, but they were coming at me with like huge waves before my Nexus even got up, but now that we have a few more probes to get started, my heroes have really cool abilities that I have to remember to use. I mean, I have 4 heroes. It's very hard to remember to do that. All right, and what I'm going to do is make pylon here, I guess, and here as well, and I'm going to try to make mostly shield batteries, just a couple cannons and then just tons of shield batteries so that I can keep my heroes alive, because I need these heroes to survive very long for my own defense. Now, I think this Mutalisk is actually coming to attack me to replace the Mutalisks that they had here prior, not to... Whoa, I already have 200 supply, so I don't have to worry about supply this mission. Okay, that's good to know. I just noticed this. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and hotkey this. We're definitely going to need to take another base very fast, but for now, let's just focus on mining. I probably only should have built 1 pylon, gotten my gateway out in that way. Now I have to, that's an extra 100 minerals I'm going to have to wait, doing virtually nothing. But again, it's really just getting shield batteries out to keep my heroes up in the fight longer. Nurok's Pride seems more defensive than anything else. Correct me again if I'm wrong, but these special abilities probably didn't exist. Probably didn't exist with the original iteration of these maps, but I think it's really a really cool creative liberty they've taken. I have not gotten attacked yet. I'm really on edge because, again, when I played this mission before, it was really crazy how challenging it was to stay alive. Obviously, my heroes are very good, but they slowly got whittled down, and I just couldn't really do anything because, you know, when you only have 2 probes, it's hard to decide, like, well, do I build more probes? Do I get that gateway? Do I get that cyber core? Do I get that forge so I can make shield batteries and cannons? And eventually you just run out of time, and they were coming at me maybe like once every 2 minutes with very large attacks. So I think this is a good change. I like how the hero models are just bigger. It's really neat, and that gives us a chance to get a closer look at Phoenix's custom model that was made for Master Recall, so I'm glad we had an opportunity to see that. I'm going to go ahead and keep these guys separated for now and keep Psystorm, but again, it's really going to come down to like how soon they're going to attack me. I suppose I should get a Forge first. Okay, never mind. The second I move my heroes away, they start getting, my buildings start getting attacked. Alright, no attack. I just wanted to stop that Zealot from getting hit, but rather than being able to select him, I didn't really select anybody. Okay, so let's get this forge here. So it's mostly just placing pylons in strategic places for actual buildings than anything else. So I'm going to focus on the forge. That attack seemed very normal and manageable for this point in the map, which is good. So we'll see if they start ramping up or if they stay that way for a while. Gotta keep getting probes. Unfortunately, we have no chrono boost. Obviously, this is Brood War. We're using the Master Recall mod, so... Alright, so there's an enemy base up here, obviously, because I can see there's creep. I don't want to lose this observer carelessly. Okay, good. Okay, let's get a cannon. Just one, no, never mind. Okay, yeah, so here they come. They're still attacking, but these attack sizes are much more manageable. Alright, we're going to lose the Zealot. Run, Zealot. Alright, fine, that's fine. Let Koran do a lot of the tanking. He can do that because he can leech shields, supposedly. So let's make sure that... Shields and health. So let's make sure we keep track of that. So I'm going to do cannon here and here. Get another probe, and then we're going to get like 3 or 4 shield batteries in front of these. We'll get more cannons in the back, and then we'll focus on building those carriers, that big fleet that we need. So the emitter scout is what's allowing us to even be in here at all, apparently. So with the emitter scout, it's got the modified psi emitter that we found. Oh, we need a gateway for those. It's got the modified psi emitter inside of it, which is what we found at the Char Psi Reserve Kelmorian station. All right, we're getting attacked again. Again, I think these Mutalisks seem like they are attacking me because they're trying to rebuild the Mutalisks that were there. They might have like the bully function set. So if you're unfamiliar with some of the map making stuff, when you set bully on an existing unit on the map, what that means is the enemy will just continuously rebuild it forever. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so let's get that gateway. I may be wrong with that too, so... But I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Let's go ahead and start gas. We're going to need a lot of gas to get these carriers, but the sooner we can get a big carrier fleet, the sooner we can wipe the map. Once we get like 8 to 10 carriers, obviously this mission is over. It'll be very, very easy to complete this. Let's go ahead and pop Corrin's Fury here. I also have to remember to use Nurok's whatever, Nurok's Pride. I don't know if that's going to give him hardened shields, similar to... Wow, we're getting attacked pretty quick here. I could make the same joke about Fast and Furious again. Oh, and I should point out the Archon attack has obviously been fixed. So, all right, back up. Let's get some shield batteries. You and you. And now we're not really going to be pushing out much with ground forces. So I'm going to just get... if I wall myself in here, that's not a big deal to me. All right, Nanath Tyradune, you do such a huge amount of damage. I really want you in the front. I got to keep making probes. And it's really finding the next enemy base that I can take. So I need to be able to destroy an enemy base and take it for my own. So let's get more cannons here. So here, and as long as Nanath Tyradune's in a position where he can still attack, we can leave the Zealots back. They've done their job. All right, Nurok, you do a huge amount of damage. Also Nanath Tyradune. So as long as we use that. What does this do? Draining shields for 5 seconds. Does it drain his shields? Who else's shields would it drain? So I assume it's his. We can keep getting more cannons. Okay, that makes me feel pretty safe right now. So let's keep getting probes. Go ahead and throw these guys on the gas. Great. Okay, so the question is, do I want to make a ground force and go and try to take another Zerg base, or do I want to just go straight for the carriers? Because we don't have many minerals here, it doesn't look like. But with the heroes that I have, I theoretically don't have to worry too much about getting attacked. Because... they're very, very powerful. My heroes are very, very powerful. So I guess let's just keep making probes. Let's get a cyber core. Let's get 2 cyber cores, theoretically, for... Well, I'll wait. Because I'm going to get the Dragoon range upgrade first anyway. Because I'm sure I'll build some ground units. Let's get our shields upgraded, because that's going to affect our air units. So how does this scout do? 14 damage. That's definitely... I mean, he definitely has more health than a normal scout, right? That is a lot of... That's a lot of stuff. Go ahead and hit Nurok's Pride, whatever that does. Decent amount of Mutalisks attacking. We've got more units attacking me too. Where are my High Templar? I need those to attack. Not attack. I really just... I want those to storm. Okay, so... let's get Singularity Charges. Keep making probes. I'm going to get a second Cyber Core for those air upgrades. And then I'm going to make a Stargate when I can afford it. All right, this mission is going to be much, much, much longer than the last one, that's for sure. So let's make more cannons, or rebuild these cannons, I should say. Nanath Tyradune getting healed up very effectively by those shield batteries that I've made. So cannon there. Don't let yourself get walled in probe. Cannon there. Make even more over here. Again, getting a solid defense. I really like that I don't have to make pylons. I just have to make them to survive, basically. So go ahead and throw this down. Okay, so I just have to remember to storm. I've got these things hotkeyed. Very, very effective. I don't want to storm my own stuff, though. All right, so once Singularity Charge is done, then we can go ahead and start doing double upgrades here for air weapons, which is obviously going to be very important. The sooner we get a carrier out, just one, the sooner this is going to get much, much easier. So this really doesn't warrant a storm. I have to be careful not to storm my own heroes, too. Okay, we're also getting attacked from the left, but that was a much smaller attack, so I'm less concerned about it. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So we've got a Stargate coming. We need 3 Stargates, actually, but I don't know if I can afford to produce out of 3. All right, well, let's get another pylon here. All right, Corrin, you're like my last ditch. You're my last ditch, like, oh shit, we need defense immediately. Okay, let's make another Stargate. There we go. And then Singularity Charge looking good. That's not going to affect Corrin, because I assume he already has the Dragoon range. I don't know, though. I should make a second Dragoon to compare them. Okay, well, now that the upgrade's done... Nope, alright, so I assume he and Corrin already have their passive abilities. We actually tested that on mission 2 or something. Okay. Emitter Scout looking good. Storm this. Kind of wasted. It's fine. The Mutalisks are actually the biggest problem because they can chip away at my cannons because the shield batteries don't block them, which is annoying to me. All right, storm these guys. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what needs to happen. Perfect. Okay, and meanwhile, Nanotyrannus gets healed up incredibly easily. So let's get upgrade shields level 2. We got those double upgrades coming. Let's get... We don't have enough Vespians. So we do have... Yeah, we do have workers in there, but... So we need a third Stargate and the Fleet Beacon, but I don't really have enough gas to do anything. So the question is it worth... I don't want to lose this Observer because it lets me see the high ground for when they come and attack me. Which it looked like they were coming... No, that was just a stationary... No, here they come. Storm, again. Okay, no problem. So back on up. I might move Nanotyrannus to the other side so we can hit the... He can hit the Mutalisks that come in. I'm really just looking for another base here. But I don't want to lose this Observer. Here's an enemy base, which means there's probably going to be either an Overlord or a Spore Colony. Gotta be careful. Yeah, he can see me. He wouldn't have unburrowed unless he could see me. I'm going to assume there's an enemy base down here with minerals, though. There might be minerals up here, too. Okay. Alright, how much are carriers again? 250, and we need the Fleet Beacon. So let's get the Fleet Beacon. I guess I've got a lot of money, too. Let's throw down a bunch more gateways, like at least 3. And then start making a lot of Zealots. Because they cost money, and we have minerals, we don't have gas. So we can make those Zealots. They're not going to be upgraded, but maybe we can push through here. We can bring Nurok or something. Okay, these guys aren't upgraded either, so it would actually be pretty prudent of me to upgrade the High Templars. Why are they called Pyros? I feel like this is a mistake, but I may be incorrect. Okay, that's not worth the storm. That's definitely not worth the storm. I actually should just save the storms for Mutalisks. I mean, those big balls of Hudulisks are a problem, but not a huge problem. I would actually like to stick Nanotyrannus right in the middle of all these cannons. I feel like that would be a really effective spot for him. Okay, and the sooner we can start taking out Zerg bases, the less they'll be attacking me, which would be really, really helpful. We definitely need carrier capacity, so I'm just going to go ahead and get that now. Let's queue up, like, 8 Zealots. Yeah, so, oh no, I overrode my hotkeys. Get over there. Oh god. Storm. Storm again. Alright, get in there. Use your ability. Oh god. Oh no. We don't need you doing that. We can bring Khorne with us to attack, I suppose, but right now it's not really necessary for him to be dying. Okay, let's rebuild these cannons. Okay, yeah, he's doing fine. We've got energy on all our shield batteries. I'm just getting nervous because if I don't complete this in a reasonable amount of time, the attacks are going to become very, very overwhelming. You can already tell they're getting very large, so... Okay. So I like the difficulty of this level. I wish that the difficulty scaled better between missions. Like, Mission 5 was very, very, very hard. It was, I mean, I think the original was also very, very hard. Or that's, you know, from what I could tell from people talking about the original iterations of this map. Very, very challenging. Okay, so we've got a lot of gas in this geyser, but we're running out of money. We have money kind of stockpiled. Okay. The question is, can these Zealots by themselves, without a speed upgrade, make something happen over here? And I'm going to say probably not. I want to make a couple Dragoons at least. I suppose 2 is all I can make, or I should be saving my gas so I can get more air upgrades. We've got 2 carriers on the way. That's probably going to be enough to make something serious happen. So I might wipe out the red base first. Yeah, you come on over here, Observer. I might take out the red base first and just sack these Zealots just to make it happen. I might go in with the Emitter Scout, too, to kill any Guardians that we might see. Okay, I keep losing my hotkey for my High Templar. Using Storm on these, I think... I don't know if this was, like, intended with the original iteration of the map or not, but it certainly seems like it was intended for that's how you're supposed to be defending. Wow, he does so much damage. Alright, you guys attack. You use your super awesome battle thing. You use your Nurok's Pride. You're going to move slower, but that's fine. You're going to be helping quite a bit. Okay, you guys stay back. Don't get crazy. There's a Zerg Spire. So that's one of the What am I thinking? It's one of the objectives, right? Okay, so back away, back away. Nurok, kill the... Nurok, focus on the sunken colony, actually. Where's Corrin? He's doing fine, and we can use this so that he can leech some of his shields back, I suppose. I guess that's... Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I like that. It's at a small enough rate that doesn't feel hugely overpowered. There is an extractor here, so I will be taking that. Because I need gas. I need gas first and foremost. We do have 2 carriers, so let's auto-build interceptors. And then... We're close to being able to queue up 2 more, so let's just wait. And I would say probably 2 carriers would be enough. Or not 2, 4 carriers would probably be enough to kill a decent amount of Zerg bases here, for sure. So let's queue those up. Once the creep recedes, we'll go ahead and we'll wipe out, or we'll go ahead and take this gas geyser. Let's kill some of these overlords. The question is, how aggressively are the Zerg going to be reinforcing the units that were here? I don't know. Okay, this is still going okay. The cannon's doing fine. Nanath Tyradune, I think, can defend fine himself. All right, destroy this. These heroes are just so good that they're allowing me to be really, really aggressive. Yeah, see, and he's getting healed. I mean, it's better than a medic almost. I would say it's definitely better than a medic. See, yeah, there's a drone. They're going. Yeah, they're going to be trying to rebuild this, frustratingly. That's okay, though. We'll see how many times. A lot of the buildings you can be set to rebuild at a certain frequency. Not a frequency, but only for a certain amount, and then they'll give up. So, but I'm not letting them rebuild, so I'm not really sure how effective that's going to be. Let's go ahead and go with Nurok and Corrin. I keep forgetting their names. All right, kill these guys. Okay, I might want to just lead with Corrin. He's got so many shields. I should get I really should get Zealot speed too. Let's go ahead and take this stuff out. Let's see if we can actually make something happen here. Go ahead and pop your Pride. No, that's Fury. Nurok's Pride, Corrin's Fury. All right, how's this looking? This is fine. All right, carriers, go ahead and queue up your interceptors. We're going to just leave you at home to defend because our cannons have gotten whittled down. All right, Corrin, get over here. Not Corrin. I'm getting them confused. How are you doing? Use your Fury. Get your shields back. All right, Nurok, I need you just killing Mutalisks. That's your only job right now. There's another Spire down here and another Extractor. No minerals. Okay, Nanath Tyradune, you're going to stay here, actually. We've got 2 High Templar, and we've got 4 carriers. I think I have enough money to go ahead and get my +2s. All right, Storm. Cool. Nanath Tyradune, get, like, deeper in there. Hold position. We're out of money here, so I have to be very, very, very cautious. So let's go ahead and get more cannons and still leave some space for him to be able to get out. That's important. So let's do cannon, cannon here, cannon, cannon here. That should be able to let him get out. Storm. Okay, and the emitter scout will cover me that way. Okay, you guys are fine. This is like my little strike force. Come on. Come on, give me money. No money. Okay, well, kill the overlords. They're rebuilding this. God damn it. Okay, well, let's take my... Where do my carriers go? Why did they end up there? Go and kill this stuff again. I might want to make, like, 1 cannon in all these places to prevent them from rebuilding. Yeah, so they're sending these Mutalisks to rebuild. So this mission is going to take a long time, especially because they're rebuilding, which can get really frustrating. Okay, so kill these Mutalisks, these random Mutalisks that are hanging out. Corrin, don't take unnecessary shield damage from Splash. Okay, and now I assume... What's up here? Come on, give me some minerals. No minerals. Alright, well, you guys come on home. I guess just leave this stuff here. Alright, Nurok, you can kill that guy yourself, right? Okay, they keep trying to rebuild. I'm getting a really, really slow trickle of gas income, so we can get 2 more carriers. Okay. What? How did you end up here? I thought I sent you home. Alright, well that's fine. Another Mutalisk. Let's just clean these out, though. I'm assuming they're just going to replace them. Oh, god damn it. Alright, use Neurok's Pride. Wow, that does a lot. He does so much more damage. Wow. He's slow, but he's not, like, so incredibly slow that there's a big problem. Okay, I realize now that he might get caught out. So please walk home quickly. Thank you. And yeah, it seems like they're just going to be rebuilding this forever. Alright, well, get your shields back, buddy. Good. Okay, so that's fine. We've got 2 more carriers coming, and then I suppose I'll start pushing out more across the map. So, Observer Man. Go ahead and start peeking out. Jesus, that's so much stuff. Do that. Yep, I mean, with the splash damage that he does on top of storms that we have, I just have to pay attention, because I can very easily lose stuff that's in this group if I'm not paying attention. Okay, so... I mean, they did send, like, a huge group of Ultralisks at me before, which is crazy. Alright, well, the well-placed storms are working well, and I just can't afford to spend money on anything else right now, so I can make 2 more carriers after that, and I do have to make more scouts. I assume that there's going to be more money on this map. I'm assuming that. If there's not, then I'm screwed. Because there's no way that I can make 10 scouts, because scouts are so expensive and sort of worthless. Okay, so let's take our fleet of carriers and see what we can do. We're going to leave these guys up here to stop them from rebuilding. What I should have done is taken, like, some normal zealots. Yeah, normal zealots come on down here and attack this area that I already cleaned out. And we're just going to start a systematic wipe of the map. Now, it seems like there's different colors of Zerg, so if we can kill certain Zerg, then the other Zerg won't rebuild them, if that makes sense. So, oh, there's some minerals. Okay. It seems like a less defensible position to take it, though, but we absolutely need it. We need to make sure we hold on to 400 minerals. Yeah, of course they rebuilt that, so send the Dragoons down too. Come on down here, guys. Okay, so 650, and then we've got 4 more on each. That's 200, 200, right? Or how much are they? They're only 25, so that should leave me with 400 minerals to make a Nexus, which we absolutely need. Need to take this base. Just auto-attack in this direction. This is way more intense than the previous missions, only because of the lack of resources. There's a lot of money here, though. It's just, I think the enemy might come through here to attack, though I'm not sure about that. All right, that's good. You zealots, stay on over here. Make sure they're not going to rebuild this. Okay, 500. Okay, good. We're okay. Again, I just got to make sure that I don't carelessly lose things. Yeah, so their attacks are coming through this area. We definitely have enough carriers to kill the Mutalisks, and then meanwhile my carriers will wipe out the rest of this shit. That'll die later. Okay, probes, I should say. Come on down here. We're going to rebuild this. Come on over here. Just keep killing all this stuff over and over that they keep rebuilding over and over. Stop trying to rebuild those Mutalisks, you idiots. So you guys hang out right here. We've got our probes coming. There's a Mutalisk there. Let's see if we could skirt around the Mutalisk. Great. Build a Nexus. Great. I want to bottleneck them in here. So let's make a pylon. Okay, now the problem here is that my carriers are obviously flying. So when a shit ton of Zerglings come in, my carriers can kill them quickly, but those Zerglings will see something to attack on the ground, meaning my probes and whatever's down here, and it's going to cause a problem because they can only attack the ground stuff. So they'll be able to kill that stuff in the meantime while I wait. Like this right here. You're going to see these Zerglings are going to slowly kill the pylon. They can't attack anything else. My carriers, though, can wipe them out, it seems like. So, all right, come on. Take this out. All right. This is fine. This is fine. They're not rebuilding it. So you got to, like, leave tiny bits of units in each area so that the enemy doesn't rebuild. All right, we do have another Mutalisk over there, so let's send 1 carrier over. Kill it. We cannot lose this Nexus. It's absolutely crucial because we need to get mining. We have a decent amount of probes. What is that? 16, 8, 19? 19? Okay, this is going fine. We're keeping the Zerg cut off for the most part. You guys come on over here. Split the probes, split the probes. We could probably use more over here, actually. I do need the gas, but not as much as I need the money right now. Okay, there's a Guardian. Kill that. It doesn't seem like they're rebuilding the Guardians, which I'm grateful for. Let's just keep killing this stuff. If there was another enemy base down here to take with minerals, that would be huge, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be an option right now. Looks like another big attack in there. I could make some cannons, just like 1 or 2 cannons to back up my carriers, even shield batteries, so that my carriers have some backup. So let's do this. My original Vespene Geyser is exhausted. Got shield batteries. And not enough minerals. Okay, that's fine. So this is looking good. Kill these overlords, I guess. Just make sure that they're not rebuilding. It seems like they've given up trying to rebuild the probes here, which is great. All right, you carrier, keep scouting. I should be using my observer to scout, but I don't want to lose that observer. All right, I seem to have kind of gotten them in a choke point. That is a huge Zerg base up there. I don't think I can easily take that. Okay, cool. So I've got my side of the map. The Zerg can only come across. They can't go across this water, right? They can only come up here. So this is the only area where they can be, which is good. So let's poke in, kind of draw them out, kill what we can. All right, now back out. Kind of stirred up a hornet's nest here. But if we fight over the shield batteries, then we're unkillable. Like without a doubt, we're unkillable. So that's a lot of stuff. Back out, back out. Okay, I'm nervous to like bring my defense up here, but I should bring Nanath Tyradune up here. Okay, keep attacking. They're like hemorrhaging units, which is good for me. Okay. All right, you guys just hang out, okay? Just hang out. You back up. You back up. We're thinning them out slowly. I'm just making sure this is under control. I want to get back here and build more Stargates. So a Stargate there. So that's going to do our first. That's going to finish our first objective. I'm going to get Citadel of Adun. I'm going to get more Dragoons. Bring them on down, because now I can afford them. Okay, all of you, it seems like they've stopped trying to rebuild up here, so you guys come on up over here. Let's go ahead and get our next assimilator. Make a few more. Oh, come on, are you serious? There we go. Okay. So, to heroes... Oh, I zoomed in there. Heroes stay in the back. Where is Nurok? That's Nanath Tyradune. Let's bring him up. Nurok was back here. Okay, that's fine. Let's get our +3s. Boom. Why would you suck your interceptors back in? They're, like, clearly in range. I don't know if 6 carriers is enough for this. I mean, I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure, which is why I'm tentative. That's a lot of stuff. They're coming at me. They're definitely coming at me now. Again, with the shield batteries, they keep... My carriers would slowly get picked away at, but with my carriers, they're going to be fine. Nanath Tyradune, move on up. Hold position here. Everybody back up. Holy shit. This is a huge attack. Nanath Tyradune kicking ass and getting healed, so he's fine. Okay, I need more carriers, I'd say. So you guys back up. Nanath Tyradune, hold position here. My shield batteries are very, very low, so I'm going to get even more of those, actually. Here. Here. Okay, so let's hotkey these guys to 3. Oh, we don't have enough gas. Okay, so 1 is fine for now. Probes, get in there. Okay. Okay. Let's take my carriers and come down here. and see what we can wipe out next. There's more minerals. Ooh, baby. It's just getting over there. Might need to bring like a shuttle or something. I don't know. Okay, looking good. That would be a good base to have for sure. Taking out that brown base actually seems way better at this point. I want to bring my High Templar down and bring the emitter scout actually. Come on down here. Yeah, you know what? I need to destroy this base because that's their rally point. What I really need are more carriers. So many mutalisks. My machine is starting to lag a little bit with the amount of units on the screen. Okay. Here comes their next big attack, huge attack. I don't have my High Templar, unfortunately. Back out. Back out. I would say this is a good time to attack, but I'm low on shields. The AI is pretty unrelenting here. Let's get another carrier. Okay. So queue that up. Come on down here. Build another nexus over here so I can get some more gas. Okay. Okay. Hockey these to 1. Okay, where's Naneth Tyrodon? I can see his shields there. He's okay. So, Jesus, this is it's like a non-stop attack. I don't know if I just pissed them off by being here or not. What I want to do is make just a huge boatload of shield batteries right here. All right, into the Hornet's Nest. Let's see if we can start making something happen here. That's so many Mutalisks. Not much can stand up to these carriers, though. I would love even more carriers. Scourge. I think I killed that one before it got me. There are Zealots in here. Kill the Scourge. You back out. There are just random Zealots in there, and they're dying when I get close. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, now we can make more carriers. I should point out that I like the idea of this map, where like you need to sneak. What you're doing is you have like a sneak force, and because the whole idea of Protoss is the units that you're bringing in are already built, and what you're doing is you're just warping them to a specific location, which I think is cool. I think that the fact that this mission really emphasizes that is really neat. Okay, so by taking out Brown, that's one less person that's going to murder me, theoretically. It's just stopping them from rebuilding, slowly wiping this base off methodically so that they don't, because as you can see, they keep rebuilding. It's very, very hard to push across this map. If I can just get more carriers, that would be the most helpful thing, because then they can't, they'll stop rebuilding so fast because I can kill them faster. That's really it, so. As you can see, it's non-stop. It's just getting up here and destroying these buildings. I should go for the hatchery, I suppose. I mean, they can only produce so fast. I mean, there comes like a shit ton more Mutalisks. It's just absurd how fast they can reinforce. I do have 333, don't I? Okay, so let's come on over here. Luckily, they haven't been attacking me with Guardians. So otherwise, I would absolutely need to build Scouts, which would be a pain in the ass. So killing the Spire would really have no effect because by killing the Spire, it's not going to stop them because they have like a billion more. So, I mean, that's part of the objective, sure, but you back out, back out. It's like I want to move in and kill the hatchery, but there's so many units constantly coming at me that I can't really afford to move. All right, now attack. We're slightly closer now. Back out over here. I want this to rebuild these interceptors badly. Okay, well, slowly but surely we're taking this base out, and this was their big rally point, so they've stopped me, or I've stopped them from being able to rally and bulk up too quickly to kill me, if that makes any sense. All right, Naneth Tyrodon can hold his own against the few units that do get through. Focus the hatchery. Kill the hatchery, then we'll kill the units that are murdering me. Come on. Come on, there we go. Okay. So, we kill the hatchery, we kill the hive, not a hive, a lair. These things are slowly rebuilding their interceptors. Not rebuilding, they're building them for the first time, but they're... Oh my god, these things all rebuilt their goddamn... Okay, kill these Guardians. Quickly. Quickly. Now get up here and destroy these stupid colonies. Okay, I think I killed their main production, though, so they might not be able to rebuild those hatcheries or rebuild any of this stuff anymore. I don't know. This is insane. Oh, there's another hatchery. Let's certainly kill that. Seems to be just building Ultralisks. I don't get it. All right, how many carriers do we have? 8? Let's make... Well, we need to build 10 scouts, too, but that's just part of the objective. I don't really care about scouts. They're not very good. I mean, yeah, sure. Let's queue them up. So that's 10 scouts that we just queued up. Yes, yes, kill the hatchery. Focus the hatchery. Fuck all the other stuff. There we go. They're not rebuilding these stupid buildings, which means that they're, again, they might be programmed to stop building at a certain point under, like, the defaults. The default, like, campaign AI, I'm not sure. I'm sure, yep, there's another hatchery. I like how the hatcheries seem to have a penchant of being built in these, like, water pools. I really like that. It's a really cool creative liberty that I have not seen very much of, and I like it. Like, keeping the water low enough that the enemy, not the enemy, anybody can just still build in it. So let's go ahead and saturate that gas. I could come down here and take this gas as well. Nanath Tyradune really holding things down himself. Okay, so all of you, and you, still my main attacking force. Keep attacking. Don't stop. Keep the pressure on. We need to kill all these stupid hatcheries. There's their main hive. What do we got down here? All right, that's fine. Let's move Nurok down here. Draw him into the cannon and Nanath Tyradune. Good, good, good. And if we're fighting near the shield batteries, I'm pretty sure the shield batteries attack or recharge shields fast enough to stop the enemy, to stop Mutalisk attacks. That's for sure. Unless they have, like, you know, 6 or 8 Mutalisks to focus down, then I'm sure they wouldn't be able to damage through that. All right, kill this. This is probably the main Zerg base. I really hope there's not a whole nother huge one. I'm sure there's Zerg bases scattered throughout the map, but I'm truly, truly, truly hoping that there's not another huge one elsewhere around here. All right, they're still upset. Again, shield battery is just so good, the fact that with autocast. I mean, in original Brood War, you couldn't autocast. That, it really hurts, like, having to micromanage that, but now that it's autocastable, that makes it just so easy to defend, because you saw they had a huge attack there, and pretty much Nanath Tyradune and just a few Dragoons down here were able to hold that off because the Dragoons get healed so quickly. Okay. I feel like I heard a Guardian just die across the map. We've got, of course, a Spore Colony up there. We need, like, a search and destroy force. That's what you Dragoons are going to be. You're going to go and hunt down remaining random stuff. You Zealots, come on down here. Make sure they haven't rebuilt this. Okay, Scouts. Kill, kill, kill. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just make cannons because I'm sick of these random Mutalisk attacks. I built this. And we're killing, again, we're just slowly killing all the spires. I think I've taken out all their production. I think. All right, you guys are just losing your interceptors constantly, so just back out. I think my scouts that I've been building are rallying up and then just dying. They're probably, oh, no, no, wait, they're all here. That's great. Okay, well, theoretically, if we get the 10 scouts out, yep, then it's gonna complete the mission. So, it's gonna complete the mission objective. So even if those scouts die, I doubt it's going to stop the... Oh, good, they didn't rebuild any of this. It's going to stop the, what am I thinking? the mission from completing, I assume. So come on down here, kill this Overlord. Another big attack. Red is still attacking me in pretty large waves, so we want to find him and kill him. Stop them from reinforcing. Come on down here, we're going to wipe out Orange. Is this Orange or is this still Brown? That looks brown, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure this is still the Brown Zerg. Is there an Orange Zerg? I think so. Scouts do have a huge amount of survivability, so you can keep that in mind. Come on over here, we're going to kill these colonies, and I would love to come up here and take this base. It seems like the Zerg can only attack down these, like, really, really tiny corridors, which is good for me. Let's make more carriers, like a lot more carriers, now that we can afford them. Alright, that's still going fine. We're going to cancel some of these carriers, because I need to make sure that I can afford to expand. But 4 more carriers should be more than enough. Stop. Stop it. Purple. I'm coming for you. All right, let's go see if we can finish this. I think I've methodically destroyed this base to the point where they weren't able to rebuild it. I've gotten a lot of practice in Mass Recall and Enslavers for, like, when you know the enemy's rebuilding, you have to destroy it in a specific way, very, very, very slowly, very methodically, to kill drones, kill probes, kill SCVs when you see them sort of scurrying away to try to rebuild something. So there are tons of bases to take around here. It's just very, very challenging to get probes up there and be able to, like, hold on to these bases. So here's the purple base. Let's wipe this out. Nanath Tyradun, I think, with all these shield batteries, can probably defend the base himself, which is incredible. I'm going to use this. What does this do? What? Oh my god, he's huge. That's awesome. That it does not cost him shields, so I was mistaken. That's a really, really cool ability that I should have been using earlier. I was just afraid that it would, you know, cause me to lose his shields or something, which were just too valuable. Alright, let's check around here, make sure they're not rebuilding any of this shit. But I don't think they are. This is looking good. We don't really need any... I mean, we could always use more income, but I'm pretty sure there's a random neutral... There's 2 random neutral drones here. Actually, I reported these neutral drones as a ticket. I thought it was fixed, but I remember it was funny. One of the map makers who picked up the ticket just said they're protesting civil rights. That's why they're neutral. Okay. It's like those probes were, or those drones are about to flee to Canada. All right, coming up here. Still, purple's still sending a huge amount of stuff at me. Maybe this wave was on its way to me before I destroyed their base, or purple has a second base. Here come my next 4 carriers, and then once these have full interceptors, this is basically over. I mean, it is basically over. It's just very time-consuming. So let's keep swinging around the edges of the map, or in fact, let's come on here and destroy whatever this little outpost is going to be. I'm going to say that this is a bad idea. Come on over here. Dragoons, you can kill that stuff. Alright, here's Red's base. And more spires. The Zerg, like I was saying, the Zerg have so many spires on this map that it's basically just to wipe the map. I mean, and I would assume that the Zerg will rebuild the spires too. So, again, you have to just be really, really methodical and just kill everything. So come on up here. Once you have a certain number of carriers, though, you can destroy the enemy bases with auto-attacking faster than they can rebuild it. Like, I think if I had ground forces, I'd have to micro a lot more. Like, look, these carriers are attacking this egg. I can let them attack the egg. It doesn't matter. The mission's basically over. It's just slowly finishing the mission. I see that drone getting through. They want to rebuild. All right, what do we got? Dragoon, come on over here. You're gonna be stationed over here to make sure that no... We'll send some more with you, too. That no drones get through to rebuild. There we go. See, they're still going. Okay, let's keep checking this direction. More drones. Let's find out where those drones are coming from. It looks like down here. Ah, okay, so they already rebuilt something. Can 3 Dragoons kill a sunken colony? We're about to find out. I mean, I'm sure they can with if I were to micro them, but I'm not going to do that. What do you think I am? No, 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 no. Don't let that drone build anything. What's he building? Oh my god, they rebuilt all of that. See what I'm saying? Okay, well, and see, here's the thing. We destroy this base, stop the drones from coming. They've got another one. Okay, so just hang out here. Stop building these, please. All right, where are those Dragoons? Dragoons coming up here. Where are all those Zealots? You also come on up here. Attack. Let's send a probe on up here and just make a safety nexus up here so that we can always have something to always have some sort of income. Don't let them rebuild that. See, you stop paying attention to your attacking force, and that's what happens. Okay, it looks like I lost a scout somewhere at some point. Oh my god. Okay, wipe all these assholes out. Stop them from rebuilding. Okay, that should be all of purple. Let's swing on up here and make sure. Okay, there goes purple's hatchery. That's gonna... Hopefully that's not a drone, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep my eye on it, actually. No, it was a Mutalisk. Oh, no, it was a drone. Kill the drone! Don't let him get away! Chase him down! The great chase of our century. Oh, well, he's running into 12 carriers, so... Joke's on him. Wasn't really that intense, was it? Okay, destroy these. Coming up... carriers just coming up here and kill these 2 goddamn Mutalisks. All of you, clean this up. I never got Zealot speed, did I? There we go. I mean, money is still an issue on this map. I still have virtually no money, but I also have a victory fleet that is pretty much incapable of losing. You, Scout, come on down here. I didn't lose a Scout. It looks like one just got lost down here. Let's make sure they didn't rebuild this base. Like I was saying, a lot of it is just making sure that they don't rebuild, and that's why I think it's just the default campaign. It's just the default campaign AI that does this. Here we go. See, I'm glad I found this. All right, come on over here, guys. Make sure. Let's just clean this out first. Purple looks like that it's all that's left. Okay, kill the overlords. Just the default campaign AI, I think it might default to 2 times. It might just try to rebuild twice before giving up. I'm not sure. It might just be infinity times, especially if the units are set to bully. Then they'll just be rebuilt like ad infinitum, I think. Somehow they still have units out there that are attacking me. I don't know where they're coming from. All right, you guys go on up and start mining. I have 50 minerals, which is enough to make 1 probe if we lose all of them. But theoretically, this is the end. Just destroy the spire. That should end this. This is the last spire, I think. Yep, there we go. That was a long one. That was a long one. Okay, well, what a mission to come back to. So yeah, in the next mission, well, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what's in the next mission. I booted it up, and everything. I don't want to say anything like horribly negative. What I'm saying though is, I'm sure the map is fixed now, but when I booted it up the first time, everything just seemed all messed up. Like I think Termalis was in it, and he was just like a red blob. So I haven't really played it, so I really have no idea what to expect. So I'm excited. It is the last mission, and I'll probably just go ahead and play the epilogue right after it as part of like the ending, and then I might find a very, very short custom campaign. Actually, I have a small Starcraft project in mind that I'm going to do that should only be 2 or 3 videos that I was thinking about doing in between starting Episode 2, because I do know that they did just release Episode 2, but it hasn't really been thoroughly tested, so I kind of wanted to help them out and do some testing, but also before I recorded it. Anyway, this has been JayborinoPlays. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.